Yeah. When we then flip the script and take a look at the players who've lost the most market value in this market value update, and we throw up on the screen there, it makes for interesting reading, Toby. We have 10 players. We got Julian Brandt, -5, Kim Min-jae, -5, Joshua Kimmich, -5, Alfonso Davies, -5, Harry Kane, -5, Fabio Silva, -6, Mohamed Amoura, -7, Sergio Garassi, -8, Karim Adeyemi, -10, and Jamal Musiala, -20 million euros. People may take a look at that. They might look at the club badges beside it and note that all but one of the players in the top 10 is either a Bayern or a Borussia Dortmund player. Do you want to maybe just explain for maybe people who haven't been watching German football this season why there's so many Dortmund and Bayern players losing market value in this update?
Yeah, it's not particularly because they are playing at these clubs. So I would say you can or you need to watch every player for themselves for the reasons. Because when you see Harry Kane is an age downgrade, he's still more than half more worth than players in his age category. He will be 33 this summer, so we need to do a little step down, but it's only just the 5 million because he's on that high ceiling right now on this in his category. Yeah, Girassi is also the age is coming into that. Also, the rumors were not like in the last summer like the biggest teams in the world. It was more going or tending to something like Fenerbahce, Saudi Arabia, or something like that. And we also have like in other leagues like pairings, like we see, okay, if Girassi in his age class is going down, then we also have to compare him with Ollie Watkins, for example, who is in the same age category. We see him a little bit under that, but so all the comparison needs to be online. So Girassi is also going down because of that. Also, Julian Brandt's going 30. Kimmich also. Kimmich is we get an also an age downgrade, but his performances are like we knew from the last 10 years, I would say. But he's also the most valuable player in his age category in the world. So that's a case in general for Bayern that a lot of their star players are aging right now. So that's, for example, the total opposite of PSG, where all the top players are more or less like 24, 25, 26. Even Dembele is 30. So, yeah, that's a big point in that cases. And when I should say something about Musiala, it's like we are also sorted these elite players with 100 millions and around. And then we seen, okay, with all this comparison with other players, yeah, Musiala is a bit too high after his injury, which affects him still, even though it gets, yeah, slightly better in the last um, games. But yeah, he was too high for all the circumstances around him, and Adeyemi lost his place at Dortmund. And honestly, there are a lot of rumors of Adeyemi going to the Premier League and also the big clubs, but personally, I'm not sure if that happens.
Mm. Yeah, Adeyemi is the one that really stands out. He's a player who's constantly linked with moves, but really struggling to get to that Dortmund team under successive head coaches and, of course, the German national team. So, a downgrade for him certainly makes sense. And it'll be really interesting to see if he sticks around the Dortmund or does opt to move somewhere else to try his luck at another club. But just to go back to Musiala briefly, he's obviously at this stage of the season, just returning from injury, perhaps not quite the player he once was or hasn't shown it just yet, maybe not up to 100% full fitness, but maybe an opportunity, Toby, for him to bounce back at the World Cup where, he will be so important for Germany alongside Florian Wirtz, who's also had, a difficult season in Liverpool, but maybe the World Cup for both of them offers an opportunity for them to show what they can do and show they're still very good players and potentially turn around that downgrade in market value.
Yeah, I think it's a good chance for both to shine again on the stage. And I think also both need to shine on that stage again, also to show the whole world, yeah, that they are still on the level they had like 1.5 year ago. Everyone was, um, yeah, really excited about them too. And I think they still have the class, but they are not on their best performances. So, in the last month. So, I think it will be a good chance. And then also the opportunity to, as you said, bounce back also in market value terms, to go higher again after the World Cup.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll definitely have you back on the show. But during the World Cup or even after the World Cup, if that happens to be the case, if both of them suddenly turn things on, and we'll have to debate whether they should put their market values right back up to where they were at the start of the season.